Aquarius, unicorn of the zodiac, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Aquarius, I'm going to be doing your reading for the end of December, the last 10 days, and this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Now, dear Aquarius, as you can see, we are in a different setting. If you're new to the channel, when you go back to some really old videos, you will see that I used to do the readings from the kitchen. I used to even actually shut the microwave with my foot, with my leg up. So memories, but I thought, a change of scenery will be a great idea here. So a lot more space. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think a lot of people like this. So dear Aquarius, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge and get some final advice for you. Unicorn of the zodiac, Aqua. Let's see what's going on for you, honey buns. Aquarius, you're my opposite sign and I'm a Leo. Arrgh. Okay, so your challenge, dear Aquarius, is the Five of Pentacles. Okay, I wanted to take a look at that real quick. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Wands followed by the Ace of Swords and the Two of Cups. So Aquarius, your challenge with the Five of Pentacles, this is talking about some sort of an abandonment, sadness, somebody here disconnected from you, or you disconnected from a specific person. There had been a separation. Okay, Five of Pentacles. And there is a lot of sadness that I'm picking up on. Maybe some of you are really feeling that there is this loneliness, that there is this sadness. What do I do in this situation? We're going to get into your reading and we're going to see why this is your challenge shortly. Now, in the recent past, you have the Hermit, the Knight of Wands, and the Lovers. In the recent past, I do see here, some of you are dealing possibly a Gemini, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Virgo. Okay, could have been a Taurus, Capricorn is here, Pisces. For many of you, I am strongly getting in the recent past a strong sense of soul connection here between you and somebody. A very, very important soul connection. Okay, I do see here you really recognizing that this person is someone that can truly make you very happy. There was a soul bond, soul connection. You could subscribe to the idea or to the belief that maybe for many of you, this was either a twin flame, soulmate connection. Many of you started seeing a lot of angel numbers, signs, and synchronicities. Okay, we're going to talk about this shortly. And with the Hermit, it was you met this person when you were not dating other people, when you were like really just focused on your spiritual growth. We're going to talk about this shortly. Now, in the present moment, you have the Knight of Cups, the Devil, and the Six of Pentacles. So in the present moment, for many of you, there is a very strong pull towards this person with the Devil. And it's almost like this is a forbidden fruit. I'm going to get some more details about this. And for many of you, you still are looking into the past from what I'm seeing here, especially from my perspective. You really are looking into the past. You would want to work something out with this person. There is definitely a very strong energy and a connection with this individual. You want to have this equal give and take exchange energy where things may work out. You really, really want to make it work with this person. We're gonna see what is it that you need to know. In the near future, you have the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So in the near future, you do seem to be deciding something when it comes to this person. This is somebody that's very important. Somebody very important that you felt like you had a very strong connection with. You both disconnected and they might show up for you. And I feel like here that you're going to decide to clear the air. You are the Knight of Swords, no BS around, straight up to the point. We are not sitting here and beating around the bush. So that's the type of energy you have. You want to address something here with this person, Aquarius, that's been very confusing for a long, long time. 444 on the timer as I'm saying this. And for many of you, you have the King of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Cups. And even the Ace of Cups. And the Chariot. This is crazy. Yeah, this is a relationship that you truly like want to move forward to, and you want to work things out. If you were to look forward to this, I feel like, you know, you want to move this relationship to the next stage, to the next phase, and there is a strong desire of, I believe I'm going to make this happen. Just a real quick note, I want to say that when somebody says the reading is similar to this one, to that one, there is a common theme. There is people are dealing with somebody from the past. Not every reading is about it, but respectfully, I'm just going to say this is my channel. I am the prophet. I am the reader. I don't need tarot cards if I don't need to use tarot cards. You see what I'm saying? Because I can do some sassy shit. Like I can literally sit in my car and I can read from my car without cards. So, and this is a format that I feel most comfortable using, respectfully. So the story doesn't always have to resonate with everyone, but a lot of you are dealing with somebody from the past, okay? Now, Aquarius, for a lot of you, this has a lot to do with this person coming towards you, and you are gaining clarity as to even why things went down with this person. And in order to understand that even more, we're going to clarify and we're going to see why the Five of Pentacles is your main challenge. So let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles, dear Aquarius, is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Now, a lot of you, like I mentioned earlier, you know that this person, Aquarius, is someone that is part of your destiny. Okay, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Somebody that's truly meaningful for you. This person means a lot. And, you know, having the Two of Cups here also indicates like even a soulmate connection, twin flame connection, somebody that you knew you meant for a reason. When the Wheel of Fortune shows up with the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups, it's like the stars were aligned specifically for you and this person. A metaphor, maybe not a metaphor, but for you and this person to meet and to have some sort of a relationship, okay? And something here happened, a turning point. There could have been a third-party situation. This also can be a third party. You all know I don't really like to talk about this, but you could have dealt with a Taurus as well, and there has been a separation. There has been a lot of sadness over this relationship that it didn't work out. And for many of you, I think it's kind of a challenge because you truly have a lot of, it's not a kind, it's actually a big deal because you really have a lot of love for this person in your heart, and it's very challenging for you to completely let go of them. Okay, you want to see if there is a possibility to work things out. You have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there is some trust issues that you kind of have about this person. Now, let's get into the recent past, the Hermit. Let's clarify the Hermit, very interesting energy that shows up for you in the recent past, Aquarius. So the Hermit is clarified by the Hierophant, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Taurus energy for a lot of you, and the Seven of Cups came out right back again. You might have been with somebody, this is not for everyone, that this person, you met your person and they were maybe involved with another individual, or they were committed to somebody else, or they were still thinking about someone from their past. I think in the recent past, this person, there was a lot of confusion. That's why you are taking charge and you're wanting to really clear the air when this person shows up. Somebody here maybe even thought that they could keep their options open and there were like commitment issues. Somebody here maybe also was trying to spend, you know, time with other people, friends, or I don't know, their exes, whatever. And it really became very irritating. It became very kind of like over the top, way too much. Not gonna resonate with everyone, and this person was very closed off when it came to commitment. You might have even had a discussion with this person about marriage, and that's something that they were not ready to give to you. Now, Knight of Wands here in the recent past, you know this person was a player, clarified by the King of Wands, Five of Swords, the Death card. This person tends to, you know, play around, do other things, and, you know, sometimes that's what I'm getting with the Knight of Wands energy here, and this created a lot of conflict. You see the Five of Swords, it does talk about conflict, argument, misunderstanding here, not being on the same page. And you and this person felt like, there was a lot of chemistry, but when it came to commitment and long term, this person was not able to commit to you. Even though there was a lot of love between the two of you, this person was super important to you, very important, 10-10 on the timer as well. So you just felt like this was becoming overwhelming for you. This was becoming really challenging to deal with. Let's talk about the lovers here. I think you did have a lot of love. You even had a hard time of letting go of this person. Lovers is clarified by the Fool, the Magician, and the Temperance. Strong Sagittarius energy. Okay, you even manifested, oh my goodness, you even manifested a brand new beginning with this person. There is something about manifestation, wanting to have a brand new beginning with this person in the past, try to work it out. Okay, or this person maybe manifested you, but I'm seeing here the Magician with the Temperance to try to see if there could be a brand new beginning. And maybe just recently you have set an intention that you want to manifest this person back into your life and create that brand new chapter with this individual. Now, dear Aquarius, in the present moment, you have the Knight of Cups, which talks about love. Okay, still looking into the past, still wondering if there will be a chance for you and this person. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups for you in the recent past. So the Knight of Cups in the recent past is clarified by the Justice, the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Cups, okay? And the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. For many of you, I feel like in the recent past, there was a major disappointment. Now, in the present moment, this has a lot to do more into the present moment, but it's very much connected to what just happened between you and this person. There is this sense of disappointment. I feel like a lot of you felt like you were unfairly treated by this person. Justice, okay, Libra, relationships, and the Five of Cups. This person maybe really mistreated you, and there is a sense of like unrequited love, and this person didn't really reciprocate to you to what you were anticipating. This is the reason why you might feel a little bit disappointed. But with the Two of Cups standing right next to this person, dear Aquarius, this talks about the possibility and the opportunity that still exists for you and this person. Now, in the present moment, you have the Devil. The Devil here indicates this strong tie with this person, strong connection, right? You see like there is this strong connection here. You maybe feel like you have been past life lovers, you were married to each other, something like that. So the Devil is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. You're healing your way out of this situation. And sometimes it could be a twin flame connection or a soulmate. When there is so much push and pull energy, it can really damage and hurt a lot. So right now, my beautiful Aquarians, you're doing a lot of inner work. And this is what I tell people. When you do the work within yourself, when you regulate your nervous system, when you do breath work, you're going to find yourself feeling a lot more confident. You're going to start actually healing faster because it's about your nervous system. Many of you felt like this was a sense of betrayal, and it was very unexpected the way that this person maybe acted towards you, or there was not enough reciprocation coming from this individual. And you're healing from this. The cards are like literally here. That's why I love tarot. Now, you have the Six of Pentacles for you in the present moment, and this is about an equal give and take exchange energy, wanting to see if there is a new opportunity here. Somebody here constantly keeps going back and forth. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles for you, dear Aquarius. The Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I do strongly feel like here for a lot of you, this has a lot to do with, in the present moment, regulating your nervous system and your emotions and feelings. And this may sound simple, but that's part of the manifestation. Because people go around, they watch so kinds of videos, and they talk about the same situation over and over about with other people, and it delays the manifestation. But you having the most powerful mind that you have, because you're an air sign, I think air signs, they have a very powerful mind. You want to set an intention to regulate your nervous system. You want to feel worthy of love. There is something about, and I'm going to be saying this out of love and respect, there is something about not feeling worthy. And these are issues that may come into people's lives, may come up and get triggered because of their previous upbringing and background. This could be childhood trauma, family upbringing. So there is something about you receiving love, accepting love, giving love. So you're learning how to navigate through, even through this relationship, on feeling worthy, feeling good on your own, and accept it, okay? Because you might be somebody that you felt like you were an outcast, okay? Now, in the near future, outcast like in a family, relationships, you know what I mean? People misunderstanding you. So Aquarius, in the near future, you have the Temperance, Sagittarius energy. There could be an opportunity here showing up between you and this person, and you're gonna become very clear on how you wanna navigate through this situation. So the Temperance for you in the near future is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Sun, and the Five of Wands. You could be dealing with the Leo. I'm getting here Aries. So somebody here wants to heal things with you, and definitely there is an energy of resolving this misunderstanding that still exists, kind of up in the air. Okay, the Temperance here is an alchemical process. This is, you can see there is water that's being poured from one jug to another. This is also the card of patience and peace, tranquility, serenity. So for many of you, this has a lot to do with your own happiness and also the happiness you want to have with this person. I am also getting here cultural differences with the Five of Wands. I'm getting here darker skin, maybe darker hair, Latin America, South America, somebody that speaks different languages, and you want to heal things with this person. I'm getting here strong Sagittarius and Leo energy. Could be a Libra, Gemini. I feel like also with the Seven of Cups, this is about knowing that you are not an option. You're not somebody like that's a side person, you know, and healing one thing is different. I think there is going to be an alchemical process. Like this situation is going to change towards the better. Okay, because this person seems to wanting to show up. They need some sort of guidance. They need to really make up their mind on, you know, how they want to move towards you. Seven of Cups, there is a lot of confusion. This person overthinks a lot. The Seven of Cups is clarified by the High Priestess, the Ten of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. They need to trust their intuition. And there is some sort of travel or movement that's going to happen from this person's end. This person might live across the ocean, across the other side of the world, body of water. There is something about transition happening, okay? And it's been taking this person quite some time. This is somebody that also wants to have a brand new beginning in love, your person. They do want to have a brand new beginning in love, and they see only you being the one they can have a loving relationship with. Now, in the near future, I do see here you also are going to need to trust your intuition fully when this person shows up. Because this person, I feel like the more they try to juggle with the Two of Pentacles between two ideas, two thoughts, two, you know, back and forth, I think the more it's kind of like creating a delay for them, and they're wanting to trust their intuition. And I think that something is going to be revealed to them through their intuition as well, through their subconscious mind. What is it that they need to do with you? Meanwhile, I see here you taking charge of this situation and wanting to really finalize something here with the Knight of Swords. So let's clarify the Knight of Swords for you, dear Aquarius, and see what is it that you need to know. So the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Six of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Star. For many of you, I do strongly feel like here that you're going to decide. You are the star of the tarot, by the way, of the zodiac. So for many of you, I do see here you wanting to heal this relationship with this person. You don't want no beef. And the way that you are taking action, you are someone that you're an, what's the word for that? Altruist? Altruist, someone who like does a lot of good deeds and good stuff without expecting anything. So you want to bring like peace. You want to get out of this energy with the Five of Pentacles, which has been very difficult and excruciating. You don't want no beef with this person, okay? You want to resolve this issue. Peace is what you truly want. So there is definitely a lot of healing that's going to happen, Aquarius. There is also something about buying a house together, investment, and wanting to create a business or blossom your business with this person. Let's get into your advice. What is the advice for you? Okay, so dear Aquarius, you have the Sun, the Eight of Wands, and the Tower, okay? So expect some sort of communication to take place after a Tower moment. Something here came to an end. This is one aspect of it, but also the reason why is because this person is very important for you and they're showing up like that. Their energy shows up as they're ready to receive communication. You're gonna feel that. Or you're gonna feel like that they are ready also to conversate with you. So this is also about you. This is an advice, very important. How do you Aquarius, increase your happiness? What do you do to increase your happiness on your own? You know, what is this Tower moment teaching you, right? What is the download that you're getting after this Tower moment that you can actually work on towards your own happiness? And this is something that a lot of people struggle because they think that the happiness has to come from outside of them or from another person. But this has a lot to do with you focusing on your own happiness and creating that from within. Not allowing other people to dictate you, to tell you how it's gonna happen. There is something very powerful in this advice that even though there is a Tower moment, it is actually calling our attention to see what is the transformation and the metamorphosis that I'm learning from this situation. You know what I mean? Because when you're wanting to manifest and you're wanting to set an intention, it's all about being high frequency, maintaining your high vibration. Should you feel certain feelings and emotions and process them? Of course, but it's really something about, there is something powerful about doing breath work and nervous system regulation and being more regulated and not allowing the external things to control you or third parties or people from the past, okay? So this is what I had for you, dear Aquarius. I hope that this reading helped and gave you some clarity. Again, I greatly appreciate you. Let me know as a designer, some of you are, what do you think about the background? This is how I literally started the channel for months. And it just probably gives a lot more air to breathe. You let me know. This is what I had for you. Love you so much. And I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.